Layer 2. And he had in his hand a little book open, and he set his right foot upon the sea, and his left foot on the earth, and cried with a loud voice, as when a lion roareth. And when he had cried, 7 thunders uttered their voices. And when the 7 thunders had uttered their voices, I was about to write, and I heard a voice from heaven saying unto me, Seal up those things which the 7 thunders uttered, and write them not. Verses 2 through 4. And the voice which I heard from heaven spake unto me again, and said, Go and take the little book which is open in the hand of the angel which standeth upon the sea and upon the earth. And I went unto the angel, and said unto him, Give me the little book. And he said unto me, Take it, and eat it up, and it shall make thy belly bitter, but it shall be in thy mouth sweet as honey. And I took the little book out of the angel's hand, and ate it up, and it was in my mouth sweet as honey. And as soon as I had eaten it, my belly was bitter. Verses 8 through 10. First, we'll analyze verses 2 through 4. Verses 2 through 4 mention 7 thunders with voices. What is this 7 thunders with voices? Does thunder have a voice? Is it ever described as having a voice in the Bible? The Lord thundered from heaven, and the Most High uttered his voice. 2 Samuel 22:14. The Lord also thundered in the heavens, and the Highest gave his voice. Psalm 18:13. We now have an outline of Revelation 10:2 through 4. 1. The angel of the covenant, Malachi 3:1, Jesus Christ speaks. 2. The 7 thunders, God the Father answers back. And 3. The message is sealed up, that is, hidden or misunderstood. Anything like this in the Bible? Yes. 1. Jesus spake, saying, Father, glorify thy name. Then came there a voice from heaven, saying, I have both glorified it, and will glorify it again. The people therefore that stood by and heard it said that it thundered. Others said, An angel spake to him. John 12:28 and 29. Take note. The people that stood by and heard the Father speak said that it thundered. What are these verses talking about? What means the glorifying of the Father's name? The immediately following text says, Jesus answered and said, This voice came not because of me, but for your sakes. Now is the judgment of this world. Now shall the prince of this world be cast out. And I, if I be lifted up from the earth, will draw all men unto me. This he said, signifying what death he should die. John 12:30 through 33. The preceding text says, And Jesus answered them, saying, The hour is come, that the Son of Man should be glorified. Verily, verily, I say unto you, except a corn of wheat fall into the ground and die, it abideth alone. But if it die, it bringeth forth much fruit. He that loveth his life shall lose it, and he that hateth his life in this world shall keep it unto life eternal. John 12:23 through 25. Note, verses 30 through 33 say, signifying what death he should die. Verses 23 through 25 say, except a corn of wheat fall into the ground and die, and also, he that loveth his life shall lose it. Christ is clearly pointing to the fact that he is about to give up his life, and that this death will both glorify him and the Father. So the story of the text of John 12:28 and 29 is 1. The expectation. Christ would establish his kingdom. See John 6:15, 12 through 16. 2. The clear message. Christ would die. See John 12:23 through 25, 30 through 33. 3. The blindness. Christ cannot die. See Matthew 16:22. And 4. The disappointment. Christ is crucified. See Luke 24:19 through 21. So Revelation 10:2 through 4 speaks of a great expectation, Christ to establish his kingdom. But the result is a great disappointment. Now we'll analyze verses 8 through 10.